came together and built something in Web 2 and Web 3 that have not been done before. And so we appreciate that. We welcome you on board as you have come to see what we are doing, what your children are doing, because out in Africa, we have a culture. A real father is a real father for anywhere. And we owe you that respect. So, and I believe that at the end of this presentation, our Honorable, Your Excellency, the Ambassador, you are not going to be disappointed. Our Royal Fathers that are here, we thank you so much, our Royal Father, Chief Simon. Last time I saw your comments in the comment section, and we appreciate that. And so today is another wonderful day. We are going to be talking about our ecosystem. As you have come today, I believe that you would help us to spread this good news in your kingdoms. So thank you so much, our Royal Fathers. And Your Excellency, we also welcome you and your family. Welcome on board as we continue to navigate this ecosystem. Anywhere we need help, we'll call upon you to assist us. We don't know it all. We are still learning. So your wealth of knowledge will be also will be very important to this ecosystem. So welcome on board. And every one of us that are joined today, please stay back and let us do it again. Thank you so much, Coach Ben.
Thank you so much, our great leader. We so much appreciate your presence always. It's 4 hours ahead of UTC time. You are in Dubai, but you don't give up, even if it is late, always joining the meeting and closing after 1 a.m., 2 a.m. You always stay here with us. Thank you so much, our leader, for that commitment. We appreciate you, and we so much appreciate and welcome great leaders, Ambassador Andrew and Chief Sabon, His Majesty. We welcome you all for joining our project. We believe that there is something that will go a very long way to actually help our community, everyone that is using a smartphone, anyone connected to the internet, they can all benefit from this without necessarily having to put in anything at all. Yes, this is what we want everybody to benefit from without putting in anything. They do not need to be content creators. Anyone at all that is interested in earning from the online space, Ctc says, come and let's help you to do this in a way that you will still enjoy what you are doing, like you've always been doing online. And this time around, you'll be cashing out, you'll be making money from it. And it is a new opportunity for everybody to benefit from. There is no limitation. So welcome everyone once again. We are connected on the YouTube as well. So if someone don't have the Zoom app and cannot join us here, just share the YouTube live link with the person. They will also be with us here live without missing any information that is passed out here. So please, you can pick the link. It is dropped in the chat. Let me see if we have Leader Dominic. Yeah, Leader Dominic is here. Leader Dominic, please pick the link and also circulate it all the other platforms we have so that those who would not be able to connect to Zoom can also watch via YouTube and learn along the line with how the entire system works. Okay, so like we said, when we come in here, today we're going to drop Google form for attendance. So nobody drop their code. Don't drop your code. Don't drop your code unless you are asked to. Okay? Those who are asked to drop their code are those who are joining us for the first time. Those who are joining us for the first time. But if you are not joining us for the first time, don't drop your code. And even if you are joining us for the first time, there's a way you drop the code. You don't just drop the code, but you write, in addition, your name and the one who invited you as well before adding the code so that our secretary can identify you and know that you are new, you are here for the first time. joining us for the first time does not necessarily mean the mining app, but our Zoom meeting. That is what we term by joining us for the first time. Okay. So if you join the Zoom meeting for the first time, you go to the chat, put your name and the person who invited you, and then you add your code. Your miner ID is your code, miner ID. Okay. Add your miner ID, and then you receive a reward for joining us for the first time. First timers reward is 20,000 reward points for joining us for the first time. And then those who invite the first timers get 30,000 reward points for joining us for the first time. Like we said, in our ecosystem, our mission is very simple. We are building the most influential community in the online space, helping everyone monetize their online presence. So if you look at our mission, inviting people to join us is in line with the mission, helping the community to grow. Okay, we want a very powerful community, very influential community, so that we will be able to what, leverage on our size, our number, and monetize every angle possible in the online space. So any contribution in a way to this mission, any contribution to the growth of this community, you get rewarded for that. That is why those who invite, they get paid more. Okay, it's very, very important to note that. So please, if you have invited someone, the person is here, alert them to go to the chat and put the name of the person that invited them and also their name as well. And then the code, their miner ID, which is their code, they should drop it so that they get that reward as well. Immediately you see that your invitee actually put in their name, you also follow it up, okay, with your name and also the person you invited and then your code. Make sure the person is here and has dropped the code before you do that. Aside that, every other person, regular attendees, don't need to drop code. Wait, we are going to release the Google form for today's attendance. You put in your details there and you get your reward. If you don't put in your details on the Google form and you put the code here, you will not get reward because the system will not pick any records from here. It will only pick records from the Google form. Okay, so I believe we'll do it in that way so that we can all benefit greatly from this unique project. All right. So like we said, today is leaders training. Okay, so the morning session was so powerful. So we're going to have few of our leaders who also come in to speak. Okay, every leader will have 5 minutes. If you are called on, you have 5 minutes, and it's a training session. Okay, so we're looking at the team building aspect, which is something that is helping everybody to grow or build to ascend to the rank, and not just that, strategically building in a way that you can achieve the next rank faster and qualify for the device incentive. Okay, we notice some people have a very large number in their team, but they don't ascend in the rank. You know, the ranks also have its rule. You need to abide by, you need to follow the rules so that you can actually unlock these ranks. Okay, so yes, we have operation sign up one person a day or operation register at least one person a day. I believe we are all doing it. Yes, all this is part of the campaign to help you to achieve your rank faster. Okay, we have about 16 days to go. And these 16 days, we want at least, not less than 100, okay, at least 100 people qualifying for this device incentive. We currently have 9, and we believe by the time the 16 day comes, we'll have even more than 100, and that will be very, very amazing. So yes, we're going to talk about what you do to help you earn faster in the system, and then build a team faster to also grow and ascend in the rank. Okay, so we're highlighting on these things. And another thing that we'll be talking more about is the tasks that are standalone tasks, which does not necessarily require anyone to refer anybody at all. Okay, so if you cannot do even anything at all, this one, which is standalone, you do not miss them. Even if you can build a team, you need to also help your team members to benefit from this, because missing out this rewards that is daily, because if you don't do it today, tomorrow you won't get it again. You only have today's own to do. So if you miss yesterday, you won't get it again. So why miss it? Just take advantage of it, leave no stone unturned, make sure you accumulate or you gather all these rewards so that you don't miss them. So one of it is the ad. Is a daily activity, is a daily task. Okay, if you miss it, you will not get it again. You will not get what you miss. You can only get the next or the current day that you have. So we'll talk about that as well. Realize a lot of people do not even know how they can go about this. They don't know what benefit comes out of it. All this we need to help our team members to benefit from it, to learn and also benefit from it. So we'll be looking at that as well. Okay, so we'll have our leaders who will be speaking in tonight's meeting, 5 minutes each. We'll have Dr. Kwashi, we'll have Mr. Gamson. Let me see, is Mr. Dominic also available? Yes, we have Mr. Dominic who will also speak, and then Mr. Wisdom, if he's around, we'll have him to also speak, and then Mr. Ajiman, I have not gotten him. I don't know if he's here or not. If he's not here, please, we can reach out to him and get him also. Let me see if we have Ola. Possibly he will join later, if we can get them to also speak on that. Okay, and then our great leaders from South Africa, Dr. if you will be available, yes, and also come in, and then Madam Amanda also. Okay, so for sure our granny will speak before we leave. So granny, she is on standby. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so I'm looking for Mr. Richard, who made a very good calculation on the ad the last time, but I'm not getting him. Okay, let's see. Maybe he will join later. If he joins later, we'll let him also share that his plan the last time that he shared with the team. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna begin possibly with Dr. Kwashi. If Dr. Kwashi is available now, yes. Dr. Kwashi, a quick one on the building. I think a lot was discussed in the morning session. Actually missed it, but I was able to catch up with some along the line, but not everything. We believe hammering on this more will help a lot of people to ascend in the ranks as well. Okay, so a quick one on the team building strategy, what it can unlock for us, and why everybody must put in the effort and make sure they are part of this at this early stage. Mr. Kwashi, if you're available.
His microphone is not connected.
Oh, really? The microphone is not connected?
Yeah.
Okay, one is connected, one is not connected. Let me see. Mr. Kwashi, which one is not connected?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. My laptop is not connected. I want to talk from the phone.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you so much. Greetings to all the wonderful leaders for this evening program, and thanks you, Mr. Kingsley and Mr. Ben, for giving me this opportunity to also contribute and share some few information about how we can go about building a wonderful business. In the morning, we have a wonderful session, and we give different perspectives of how to build a team. But one of the things I have realized is that most of the people we are registering does not understand what we are doing here. Most of them. Yesterday I got, and then I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay. I decided to go to his back office and check what he's doing at the back office. There was a lot of reward points he has not claimed. Some of the downlines he has registered, some of them have a reward point that can take them to about Diamond 2 or Diamond 3. And all of them are not mining at all. So after my discussion with him, I told him, look, I need to get in touch with this your leader, because some of them realize they were mining to some extent before they stopped. And because they don't know their way out, that's why they are not able to continue with what they were doing. So I want to get in touch with his team. Is to quickly get a WhatsApp group for his team and make me one of the what do you call it, admins there, so that what I realize, if all of us, the leaders, if we pay attention to our team, I think there are lots of people. Once you explain to them and they understand this concept very well, they will be able to move this business even more than us. And that is not to say some of the leaders are not working. I would say some of the leaders too are working very, very hard. But unfortunately, the ranks are not coming. It doesn't mean they are not working. Because when it comes to network marketing or this affiliate business, sometimes some people will be fortunate from the beginning, and then some people also be fortunate once we are moving. Some people will recruit people, do all they can for their direct referrals, but some direct referral will just not respond to whatever you are doing. So some of the leaders are going through that challenge, and I know they should always remember that that is the reason why they should keep on digging and looking for new distributors or new members. Because when you have a volume of them or number of them, definitely some of them will be active, and those active people are the people we are looking for. Like Mr. Gamsi has been saying, he has been able to recruit about 115 people directly. So if some of them are not even active, some of them will be active. And one thing I want us to also to put in our mind is that we shouldn't say, or the moment we register, we shouldn't think that the person will understand. No, even if the person is a lawyer, a president, a king, or whatever, we have to make sure, let's take them through the system. Because once the person is not part of the system, he might not understand some of the things. There are things he may be able to do, but let's take time, train them one by one. Let's take them through the system for them to understand very well. Because some of my leaders, myself, they have been in this system they have been in the system for some time. So when I registered them, I thought this thing we have been doing this all this time. So they should be able to do what? To perform. But unfortunately, they were not performing. So I have to go back to them and ask, what exactly is the problem? Then I realized most of them say, this year I was doing this year and I was not getting the understanding. So I don't know how to go about it. You are just this thing there, you would have been able to do it simple. But what is happening? Then I got to know I made a mistake with them, because I thought because they are in the industry for some time, they will be able to maneuver and they will be able to do this thing very well. So once I have taken them through the system, some of them are backing up and they are performing very, very well. So we shouldn't assume that because the person is a networker or has been in the system for some time, so this person definitely he will be able to do this thing. No, let's take everybody through the system the way we have been trained as well. Because most of us here, the leaders, the reason why we know what to do or we can go about back office and everything is because we have been trained by the leaders. Because they have to take us through this thing day in, day out. And some of us, we are able to put ourselves up for training. Unfortunately, most of our people are not interested in the training. You invite them, they will not come. You, whatever you do, they will not be available. But in this industry, with my experience, if you want to succeed in this industry, you don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a follower. You have to be a leader. That's the only way you can succeed in this business. If you decide to be a follower, you will be crawling little by little. And those who are leaders will be enjoying. So all of us can become leaders in this ecosystem. To become leader in this ecosystem does not take any special requirements. Once you are able to talk to one person and that person has been able to register with your team, that should tell you that now you have a responsibility to take up that leadership role so that you can that person very well. But if you had asked for me, or I've just registered a person, I'll be able to do it, you know, mind the person, you just leave the person, then you begin to have challenge with your team. Though we have been saying in CTC, referring people or building a team is not compulsory. But for me, I would say if you are part of this community and you are not doing referrals, then you are losing so much. Because when I look at my back office and I see the volume of reward points that I have been earning less than every hour from the total team, that is so much. I don't know how I can do that alone. So the team building is very, very important. Let's pay attention to team building. If you are here, talk to just 1, 2, 3 people. And let's remember, those we are looking for are leaders. This industry, what you are looking for is you are looking for leaders. I think Mr. Dominic and some of them, once they have been able to get some leaders, you can see how their team is moving. So we also have to train our team members, especially our downline, to also become leaders. Once they become leaders and they also train their partners to become leaders, then we can have a lot of leaders in the team, and we'll be able to do what? Move as fast as we can. I'm proud to say today in my team alone, we have 4 people qualifying for the device incentive. Our target is about 20, and we have gotten 4. And I know by the time this promotion will end, definitely we are going to hit our target, which is the 20 devices. That is the target. So let's make sure, let's help our team members, let's support them the way we can so that together we can win together. We, the leaders, the concentration should not be on us. It shouldn't be that, oh, I want to win the device, I want to win the device, I want to win the device. No. Once you want your downline to win the device, what it means is that you are going to win the device and you have the opportunity to win a travel incentive as well. You'll be throwing one stone, using one stone to kill 2 birds. So let's concentrate on our team. Once we do that, I believe we will be fine. Our teams will grow and we'll have a lot of benefits. Thank you so much. And I this opportunity. Thank you, my leaders.
Wow, great. Thank you so much, Dr. Kwasi.
Thank you.
We so much appreciate your knowledge and experience in this industry. Is actually helping a lot. Yes. So on the team building side, if you look at the entire ecosystem, the rewarding system, about 70% of the rewards actually is tied to team building, because that is what is in line with our mission. That is what will help us to get the large community we are looking for, the influential community we are looking for, the number we are looking for. So more incentive is poured into the team building. Though it is optional, you can choose not to build a team. You can choose just to perform social tasks and earn your reward point, which is equally yours. But those that put in extra effort to build team actually goes a long way to benefit massively from the entire ecosystem. So a brief background about our project for the sake of those who are here for the first time, who may be hearing about team building, team building, team building. What is this about? What is team building and all this? Oh, we've heard it in many other projects before. So what is so unique about this? Yes, Ctc is a platform for every online user to monetize their online presence without investing a dime. So it's very simple. If you have heard about YouTubers making money from their videos they upload or they put on their channels, what you are going to be benefiting is similar to that, but you don't need to be a content creator. You don't need to be a YouTuber. If you are a YouTuber and you are not making money, this is the right place for you, because what you need to make money is views, and the community we are building is ready for views. Okay, so if you are here and you just enjoy performing tasks on social media, you don't even take it as task. Let's say you just enjoy yourself scrolling through your feeds on social media platform, watching videos and all that. If that is what you love doing, if that's your hobby, the good news is Ctc says you can actually convert this to cash through Ctc. When you perform any of these tasks through Ctc, when you visit your social media platform through Ctc and you watch videos of that you used to watch, you like, comment, follow, anything that you do through Ctc, you will get reward for it. And these rewards are real cash incentive that you can cash out. That is what it is. And the good news is you don't need to put in anything. You don't need to pay any money. You don't need to pay a dime to benefit from this. So this is the ecosystem that we are building, and everybody is invited. As long as you have a smartphone to connect to the internet, the same thing that you've been doing, you don't need to do extra. You can do and earn more. But if you decided to do extra, you earn extra more. Okay, so there is our ecosystem in brief. Now we're going to be talking about what to do to earn more massively in the ecosystem. That is what you are hearing now, because today is leaders training. It's not a general presentation, so you may not be seeing much of the typical presentation style, but it's going to be more of training session whereby you'll be learning how you can what you need to do to earn more from this ecosystem. Okay, so welcome to all new leaders. Yes, after the session, we'll open the floor for questions. Then you can also come in if you have any question that needs to be addressed. Okay, so let me see. We've talked about the team building, right? So let's look at something quick here before we'll move. Can I share my screen? Yes, I think I can do that. Okay, so I'm sharing via my phone device so that we can all see. I believe my screen is visible, right? My screen is visible.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to the app. There is our app. Okay. There is our app. Don't mind the update you saw. It's not a new one, it's the old one. Just that my phone here is not Google service supported. So this app is not direct one directed from downloaded from the Google Play Store. Okay. So when it comes to the claiming, I believe this is a very simple thing that everybody can do. No need to refer someone to do this. And it is free forever. Okay. Someone said, yes, we did some projects before. They said it's free. But when we were about to cash out, they said you have to refer. They said you have to deposit. You have to do this. This is free, and it's free indeed. Unless you yourself you want to do something extra. But apart from that, even if it is this 120 you see here, is what you have, and you don't do any other thing. When the time of rewarding comes, when the month ends, when conversion comes, this 120 is what will be converted for you. Okay, today I'll take my time and also explain the conversion. Most people are much interested in the conversion rate. Is there a microphone activated? All right. From the reward point to bit token, this stuff. So I'll do that a brief of that as well. So let me just do this claiming. Anytime you see this claim button, don't just waste your 2x opportunity. You have an opportunity to double whatever you see here. So don't waste it. Make sure you play this ad to get that 2x, okay? If you don't watch and you just go straight to claim, you miss the what? The 2x. So it's very important that you just play the ad and then you get a 2x, okay? So watching ad is also something that helps you to earn a lot. With that, there's no connection to team building before you can earn from here. Okay. And the ad, when you are watching, you don't necessarily have to do anything. Just put it, leave it on. If you like to play the game, you can play, but I'm not interested in the game. So just make sure that you wait. When you see this button activated, just click on it. And then you move to the next page where you can close it. Okay. This does not actually consume much data. Okay. But in case you think maybe it's consuming data, then you have to actually plan towards it. Instead of skipping it, you are missing a lot. Just plan for it. There are most countries, the network, what's the name? The telco services, they normally have some peak hours that they don't joke with. Apart from the peak hours where they make sure that they can collect more of their money, there are some hours, off peak hours, which they normally give free megabytes of data with as low as maybe some cents. You can have a lot of gigs which you can use to do this. This is very important. You don't need to be missing it. So you have to time yourself. If you think maybe you are using normal data and it is consuming for you, what you do is plan it. In Ghana here, as low as just 1 cedi or 50 pesos or so, you can do a subscription for midnight bundle, which you can get some gigs. This gig, you can use it to watch ad over 2, 3, 4 months. Some of them are even on non-expiry, so it doesn't expire. The only thing is you can only use it within some time frame, which is maybe from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. or from 12 to 5 a.m. I think that is it, right? So you can just do this activation and then you save yourself some data instead of giving an excuse that, oh, I don't have much data, or maybe I'll be running on too much data, so I will not watch and all that. You know, sometimes we say when the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. It's a fact that maybe data will be expensive and all that. But as long as the dream is big, you have to find a way around it. You just have to find a way around it and it will work for you. So there's some of the tips that I can give. I know for sure in Ghana we have some of this which you can get from, I don't know, is it I think. So you can get some of this subscription. Yes, so you can see something at number 2, right? Midnight bundle. Mostly it's very cheap. You can buy as low as, okay, from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Very cheap. You buy and then you use it to do this task, especially the video watching aspect. Don't joke with those ones. In case you're afraid of your data, this is some of the tricks or the tips you need to employ to make sure that you don't just miss out on these daily rewards that will give you more. You watch ad 1 from here, which is going to give you double of the reward. Then you go to booster here. You can also watch ad here. Instead of maybe buying a boat and maybe you don't have money to deposit to buy a boat which will be mining at a higher speed and also give you automation. Maybe you can buy 24-hour boat which will be mining for a whole 24 hours before you can come and claim. If you don't have money to do that, if you don't have money to buy maybe 6-hour or 12-hour, you make use of the ad section. At least the ad will give you some break. You can watch about 11 ads, which will give you what? Will give you 24 hours in total. It will give you 22 hours plus the default 2 hours, giving you 24 hours. So it means if you do this at this time, tomorrow this time before you have to claim, because your mining will be on automation. If not, after 2 hours, you have to come back and claim. And if you don't click on this button to claim to, or when the button is activated, you don't claim, your next mining session is paused until you claim before the next mining session will start. So it's very important you go to the booster, make use of this ad. So if you think data is too costly for you, look for the off-peak data packages and make use of these ones to maximize your earning here, because you can make a lot from this. Okay, so here ad watch from this side will increase the claim interval, and you can do that up to 24 hours without you coming back frequently to claim or missing any reward. And you don't need to do anything in this ad. Sometimes some of the ad may have information which is very important or necessary, you may need, but those that you think is not, you don't need it. It is not what you do with the ad that pays you. It is just a matter of what you watching the ad and then getting the reward. So you just keep watching the top right corner. Immediately you see the button activated, like this one that you say reward granted. You can decide and then even speed it up. You tap on the screen, you see this play button. Just tap on it. It will just move you straight to the end, and then you can now forward it. You close the button, and you will see that it is going to add 2 hours to your claim interval. So you now see that the claim interval has been increased by 2 hours. You can go watch again. It will take you until you reach 24 hours, or let's say it will add extra 22 hours for you. So this is something you don't have to miss. Okay. Now, when you go to the end session, there is another ad there that you can also watch. Okay, all this I'm talking of, you do not need to build a team to do it. Okay, so this session 2, you have 20 hours, but this session, the payment is different. It's not like the other side where one will double it, double the reward, and then one will increase the kilometer. This one gives you direct reward point, which you can earn directly. So watching one ad from here gives you 1,000 reward points, and you have the opportunity to watch 20 ads. So it means when you watch 20 ads, you are going to get what? 20,000 reward point. You may say it's too small, but if you do this daily, multiply by a month, that is a lot that you are getting from the ad session alone. Okay, that's a lot you are getting from the ad session alone. So let's make use of this and teach your downlines. You know, when they watch this ad and they end, you also end. So you don't leave them behind on this aspect. You know, sometimes I just watch and then leave them. And anytime that I'm ready, I just click on the claim all, and then I'll just claim everything. So everybody should find a nice way that they can watch. Make sure they watch this ad, and this will go a very long way to increase your your reward point earning as well. Okay, especially when you are even doing the double, what it gives you is also a lot. Now, let me now land in the team side that the Tokashi talk about. Okay, now when you come to the team side, there are so many rewarding system here. Direct referral earns you 1,000 reward point as a default, but we used to have promo as we have now, which is 50,000 for direct referral. Okay, when this promo comes, you take advantage of them because they may not be there forever. So direct referral you earn, and then we have direct referral extra bonus. Here it is milestone. When you hit the milestone, then you can claim. So it is invite 3 in accumulation, you get 5,000. Invite total of 5 in accumulation, you get 10,000. 10 in accumulation, you get 25,000. It continues all the way, which can earn you about 1.5 billion reward points through the direct referral extra bonus. So you get paid for each person you referred by your direct referral, and then the extra also, when you meet the milestone, you get paid again. Then we have the 3-level rebate commission, which is also so massive. This 3-level rebate commission is where you normally earn your first 3 level, the level 1, gives you 20%, meaning the people directly under you. Anytime they earn a reward point, you are earning 20%. Anytime they earn a reward point, you earn 20%. The people directly under the first team for you is your second level. Anytime these people earn reward points, you earn 10%. And then the people under this second level is your third level. So anytime this third level earns a reward point, you get 5% as well from them. So it is a total of 35% that you can benefit from here. And this normally generates massive earnings for you if you have a very large team. So this is a three-level rebate commission. Sometimes you will scroll and scroll and you will not finish. So you just have to just tap on claim all. If you have a very large team, just a tap on claim all can give you millions of what? Reward points. How much is that? 7.2 million reward point claim. This is the demo account. Yeah, so these are some of the things that you can do to earn massively with just a click, as long as you have the team very large for you on the first three levels. This one, the first level is not even massive. I think it's just some few people. Just imagine those who are having 80 direct referral and 100 direct referral. I think I say you have 105 or 115. Just imagine we have people who have even more than that. So imagine, it means if you are able to duplicate them very well, all these people are taken after you. It means they are also going to create team. So just imagine if they are all active, or even 50% is active, and they are all claiming 20% from all of them anytime they claim a reward point. And if they also build a team, their team is even going to be larger than you because their effort is combined. So if it is 80 people, if it is 100 people, it means if they are building a team and they are duplicating, everybody getting even 10, 10, 10 alone to get to Diamond 3, that is going to give you about what? 1,000 on their second level. And all these 1,000 people, if they are active, claiming reward point will be massive for you. I mean, claiming a 3-level rebate commission. You will hit 3-level rebate commission and you are getting 50 million, 20 million, all because you have built a team, a solid team. So there is a very big project for those who are positioning themselves very early and they are going to earn massively from this project. Okay, so that is for this aspect. Okay, now the aspect that is connected to the physical incentives that we give out, which is the rank aspect. Okay, so let's look at the rank reward. Okay, so our ranking system, we have what? Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Diamond 3, all the way to Diamond 7. Then we'll enter into a star director, which is the highest in the ranking system. How do you become Diamond 1? Very simple. Just accumulate or earn 50,000 reward points, you are in Diamond 1. And 200,000 reward points, and you are in Diamond 2. These two levels, because it's like a start point, you are not even required to refer people before you get to this level. It is to let you know that there is a bigger future ahead, or there is a bigger earnings for you ahead. So you can run through this one to see how the system works. And when you're excited, you now put in the work. From Diamond 3, that is where the requirement is you need to refer 10 direct referrals or get 10 direct people registering with your link. When you have these 10 people registering directly with your link, you are in Diamond 3. And you know, this is our project. It's not something that people have to pay money before they can join. They don't need to pay anything. All they need is a smartphone. With their smartphone, they can join very easy. So getting 10 people, it is not something that should be so difficult unless the person don't know what it is. Unless you don't, the people who are not doing it, unless they don't know the value of it, or they just don't understand what it is. That is why the understanding is very, very, very important, because when you get the understanding, you do massively well. Okay, there are some of the leaders here who are performing greatly simply because they got the understanding. Okay, our leader Gamson is one example. He said he registered for some ways, he wasn't doing anything, and when his leader called him and asked him about what he's doing about it and all that, and he said, oh, he did it the other time, but he didn't continue again. And the leader took his time to explain to him the benefits involved and all that. After he understood it, He's one of the top leaders who is doing presentation, even building across nations. This is it. If you get the understanding, you flow with it. Because what we are doing here, we are not reinventing the wheel. It is something that is already there, something that people are fully aware of. Most people know that people are making money from online monetization like YouTube, Facebook, and the rest. Just that most people don't know how to go about it, or most people think that there are some special thing you have to do about it before you can monetize. They don't know that it is something that can come too close to them at their doorstep. So the understanding is the foundation of your success. Everything that will go well with your team will have to start with understanding. So leaders who are engaging their team periodically, getting them to understand this, their team members are on fire. Okay, so Diamond 3, 10 direct referral is needed. Diamond, okay, so 10 direct referral and then 1 million reward point, then you qualify for Diamond 3. Diamond 4, the requirement is 12 direct referrals who have achieved Diamond 3, not just 12 direct referrals, but 12 direct referrals who have achieved Diamond 3. So immediately you get that clear, the next question you ask yourself is, how do these 12 people come to Diamond 3? They need to refer 10 people to become Diamond 3. So you now have the answer. To get to Diamond 4, you need to have 12 direct referrals who are in Diamond 3. How do the people get to Diamond 3? You yourself, you go to Diamond 3 by inviting 10 people. So it means they also have to invite 10 people before they can get to Diamond 3. A very simple one. You target the active ones that are working. Look at those who are clicking to mine. If you go to your back office, you go to the team, you go to the friends list, you open the first level, you see those who are active, then you what? What you do is you communicate with these active people, and then you can work with them so that you can get them to the level 3 if they are not yet in level 3. You see? So when you work closely with those who are active, immediately the person is claiming, it means the person have interest. So you work with those people who are claiming and who have interest first, then you can work with others as well. So help them to get to Diamond 3. Let them get the understanding. Referring people to join is not anything difficult. But if they don't have the understanding, if they don't know what it is, what is in there for them, they will not put in the effort. So that is what we need to do. Okay. Diamond 4 is 12 direct referrals who are in Diamond 3. Diamond 5 is 14 direct referrals who are in Diamond 4. Diamond 6 is 16 direct referrals who are in Diamond 5. And Diamond 7 is 18 direct referrals who are in Diamond 6. And Star Director is 20 direct referrals who are in Diamond 7. So that is the ranking system. And if you understand it clearly, you know how to tackle it, how to work it out. Leaders are working massively with a very little number in their team. They are able to advance to the rank 4 or Diamond 4, simply because their understanding of the system is helping them to strategize and achieve with even a little effort that they put in. So there is the detail from the team side. Okay, let me see. Let me come back to the room, and then if we have our leaders, we'll move to our leaders who also share their strategy. Okay, so today is leaders training. Okay, so let's understand. Mr. Kinsley.
All right. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. I don't know if you have something to say. I know your time is far gone already.
Yeah.
If you get down too much, you may sleep off.
Yeah, thank you. I need to.
Yes.
You know.
So, yes, if you have something to add before we go to the next leaders.
Yeah, you see, like I was trying to explain in the morning, you just define your strategy and your punch line. Very easy. Like I like what Pastor Patrick said in the morning. He said what he does now is when he see you, he will just tell you, okay, there is something he wants you to know, and just with into conversation. It will help. He will just take your email address, the person's email address, register the person, and ask the person to give me your code, and then the person gives the code. Then before you know it, the app already appeared in the person's phone, and then it take him around the system. So the essence of we like I always say, when you don't own a product, it becomes difficult for you to market. If you are struggling with this product, then you need to think about how you can own it, be part of it, and own it, and then you can explain it very well. So yeah, the strategy might differ. You can check what is working for you, and then you continue again, profile the person you want to market, and you know the correct language you will use. These are some of the strategy. So if you are targeting somebody that is a high profile somebody, it will be different the way you talk to the person about the ecosystem than somebody that is in the street. That if you start now talking to somebody in the street, making the person to understand the whole ecosystem before the person registers, it becomes difficult. Just simple something to catch the attention of the person. So there are many ways, like Coach Ben said, everybody knows today, most people know that, what is it? That content creators make money. You can simply tell somebody, do you use one of the popular one in your area? Do you want to make money like that person without even being that content creator? The answer must be yes. Okay, I can show you. You don't need to pay anything. I can show you how you can make it, because you always go. That time you spend going to watch, you can also use it for your own good. Get paid for your own life. The person will be create something that will make the person, keep the person in suspense. So these are some of the strategy we can deploy, but also strategy vary from person to person. So, but most importantly, make sure you as a leader, you know your product. When you know your product, it becomes easy for you to market. Thank you so much, Coach Ben.
All right, thank you so much, our great leader. So there was a request for a room for a private session. Yes, we are 100 already, and the room is full. Okay, so the YouTube live is also on. Those who are watching live from YouTube, please, you can also drop your code, drop your minor ID in your chat session. If you have not logged in into your Gmail account on the YouTube platform, you will not be able to see chat. So you need to log in before you can see chat. So please do that so that you don't miss the chat session. Okay. So all those who are not able to join again, please go to the YouTube. I think immediately you hit the door, you will be given the YouTube link. I think that's what happened, right? Because that is how we set it. So if the room is full, anyone who tried to come in will be shown the YouTube link to visit. But is that how it shows?
Yeah, people are entering the YouTube now. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I mean, if like the room is full and someone tried to enter, does it show them the link? Let me go out. Let me go out from my own and see. Maybe I'll give room for someone to join from. Let me go from the phone since I'm done with it. Okay. So, all right. When the room is 100 or when it's full, I'll try to join with my phone and see what happens. Possibly because the phone is also a host. I don't know whether it will hit or not. All right. So Pastor Patrick, if you are here, you can let us know. Your room is created. You said from 9 Nigerian time, you want a separate room for a private meeting for your team. So your room is created. So if you are here, I said, but I didn't get you. Mr. Colin, are you here? Colin is not here. So I said for Pastor Patrick, I didn't get him. All right. So at this point, we're gonna maybe okay, Lemwa, your hand is up.
Yes, Coach Ben.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Well done.
Good evening.
Well done. The Lord is your strength.
Thank you.
You and President, the Lord is your strength every day. God continue to strengthen
It's
you
well.
people.
It's well.
Yes. I was trying to contribute at that ranking system.
Great.
I did a calculation, the rank system. I don't know if you can. So I did a calculation
Yes.
from getting 10 referral, 12, 14, 16, and 20. So that I decided to add these numbers and it gives me 90. Okay, let's assume you have 90 direct referrals. And possibly you have another 20 working referrals. You can see you don't even need the 90 again. So let's assume you just have a direct 90 referral, and that 90 referral, you just have only 20 working people, which can take you to the last level. So when I was doing this calculation, I said the problem is for you to have somebody who have understanding of the project. Once somebody have understanding of the project, the issue of, if not this promo issue, the issue of going to look for many referrals will not even arise. We just need working people. And that is what I wanted to add. The day I sat down, when I look at this thing, I say, Kai, God, give me working people, not population again. So because the last one is 20, which if you have that, 10 is inside, 12 is inside, 14 is inside, and then you have 20 before you get to star director. So when I add those things and I did my calculation, I say, wow, that's great. And this is how I've been trying to work with this principle. Let me see how I will go out of this place. Thank you. That's what I wanted to add.
That's great.
Okay.
That's great. That's great. But okay, if you even look at it critically, you may not necessarily even need all the 90. But you know, the good news is when you have more, when some are not performing, you will be covered. Because out of the number, you have some active one. But all among these 90, all you need, the active people you would need to cover even all rank is just 20. Why?
Yes, that
Because
is
you need 20 direct referral who
as a backup.
7 for you to become a star director. You need just 20 active. But if you limit yourself to 20, you end up getting 2, 3.
Yes, that's yes.
You just have to make sure you cast your bread upon many waters. You know,
yes.
that is it. But actively, you need the 20. So if you can target 20 people who you know will be active, or maybe you have a special between the Charlie. In Ghana, we say Charlie, let's do this. And then everybody want to contribute actively. 20 people is all you need. So out of that 20, if all 20 people become Diamond 3, what happens to you? You are in Diamond what? 4, right? If all the 20 people become Diamond 4, what happens to you? You are in Diamond what? 5. If all the 20 people become Diamond 5, you are in Diamond 6. If all the 20 become Diamond 6, you are in Diamond 7. If all the 20 become Diamond 7, you are in Star Director, because it's only 20 active members who will work their way out to
I'm
the
telling you.
Diamond 7 that will give you Star Director. So yes, just understand the strategy. You may not be able to get the active 20. That is why you need more of them. That is why you need more of them. So at least you can give yourself, okay, if I look at maybe my pitch, my referral, or my prospecting style and all that, when I invite maybe 10 people, I get maybe 4 or 3 or 2. If that is the case, I'm looking for maybe 20 active people. Maybe the 2 people who will even join, one person will be the active person, the other one may not. So if that's the case, if I do 100 referral, I will possibly get maybe 20, right? Out of these 20, maybe 10 will be active, or maybe even 5. If that is the case, let me do more referral. So when you have more, you are sure that you can easily get these active ones and work with them. So immediately go to your first line active and you see those who are actively working. Quickly make sure you don't allow their fire to quench. Help them to understand the system so that they can own it by themselves. Immediately they own it by themselves, you are done. Because they are on the same level with you at that point. When they understand the system, own it, you are done. They are on the same level with you. I don't think that Mr. Gamson's upline will always be calling him, hey, Gamson, you know, you have to go here and do this. You know, when you do this, you do that. I'm very sure even Gamson will be teaching him the app. You know, so when you are able to give the person understanding, they will go the extra mile and make it work. And your workload is what? Is reduced totally. So find a way to catch these active ones. When they catch the fire, you are done. You have duplicated yourself. Let them understand the system. That is why we have decided to be bringing on board almost every Diamond 3, because for someone working to Diamond 3, it means the person is ready to work.
Yes.
What you want them to do is referring. And you cannot get to Diamond 3 unless you refer. So if the person is able to get to Diamond 3, meaning the person is already a leader. They just have to get the understanding so that their fire will not quench. So
yes,
continue to be inviting the Diamond 3s into the meeting so that they can also start getting the understanding. And when they get understanding, nobody will force them again. Nobody will force them again. You know, so
and that's why
that is
I
great.
created a different WhatsApp group for those that have attended Diamond 3. I created a separate group for them where we fire ourselves.
Yes.
My Diamond 3 are now up to 17 now.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
That's great.
That's great. Good strategy. Then start working on Diamond 4, working on those ones to become Diamond 4. So you can be banking for your travel incentive. It's just a strategy. This thing is need calculation. If you don't sit down and define your own strategy, we keep on learning. And the good thing is that here we are Libra. We are Libra in this ecosystem. Nobody's, because we know together we stand. Together we build the number we want. Everybody will start. And again, it's just something that will lead us to the launch. All those ones that are now feel that inactive, they will be money is coming from everywhere. Let me borrow the language for the guy that do the airdrop.
Yes. Money was coming from everywhere.
Yeah, when we launch now, you see your reward point. You know, they will begin to work for you every month. You are cashing out every month. You are cashing, because that time they will wake up from their slumber, and your work will become less. So it's just a strategy, and I believe everyone here should sit down and analyze, like what Lemmer has done. Analyze the system. If you just analyze the system, find out your own strategy, the way you can hit it on the nail. Like I said, you don't need to explain somebody who is on the street the whole ecosystem. You confuse the person. Then if you see somebody who is learned, then you have a conversation with the person, so that when you have a conversation with that kind of person, then you will know where you're coming from. But somebody on the street that just holding a smart, hit it. Just hit it and make sure you bring the person on board on the Zoom, or you create your own leadership. See, what I even want to do advice is now that every person here is a leader. Create your own group and make sure you have a way of training them by yourself. Because the more you talk about this ecosystem, the more you become very fluent. Look at Gamson. Now Gamson now has earned himself a rank of economics because he talk about it every time. So yeah, that is another way. Okay, good Ben.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, great leader. Okay, so what we'll do before we get into the question time is very simple. Please, if you are here, don't go away. We'll actually be wrapping up very soon. But we want to also learn something from the app. Actually, the app can give you notification whenever your mining session is active for claim. Okay, I believe it is something that will have to be showing our people. Immediately you register someone, show them how to claim. After showing them how to claim, help them to fix their profile so that they will be able to perform tasks and earn from there. But don't forget to show them how to set up their notification board, because when the notification board is there, it will be doing the job for you. Instead of you calling them to remind them to mind, instead of them missing the 2 hours or maybe the 24 hours, if you show them how to watch advert to increase their claim interval, instead of them missing those time when the button is active and they are not in the app, the notification board will automatically send notice to them that their claim is active. They should come and what? Claim. So I think it's also another important thing we need to be teaching our people, letting them know this so that they don't miss much on the claiming of their reward point when the claim interval or when the claim button is active. So at this point, we'll invite our great leader, Gamson, if he's available now. Mr. Gamson, are you here? I hope you are a co-host.
There's somebody who can you
yes hello
take a question from Benjamin, maybe.
Coach Ben.
Yes. So okay, I want us to finish. Then we'll do question time. Only 3 questions will be taken. After that, we'll officially end the meeting, and then we'll continue with the next.
Okay.
We normally say 15 minutes, but sometimes that one becomes a whole meeting on its own. But we know that at that session, it is voluntary. You choose to be in it. So if you decide to stay in
I don't want to sit there because of the echo. When I'm talking to her, that's why I've come here.
So we want to finish the training session, then we can come for the questions. Okay. So Mr. Gamson, if you're available, you show us how to activate the notification board. Okay, that is the only aspect that we're going to be doing, the notification board. Okay. So within maybe 5 minutes, I believe you can do that for us. So can you share your screen and then you take us through the steps that they need to set up their notification board? Okay.
Yes. Good evening and thank you, Coach Ben. In fact, I'm very grateful. I've just started sharing my screen and I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll go to the app, which is here. Good. My mining time is almost getting closer. Yeah, so the notification boot, we will see it when we are under profile. Yes. So this is the profile, and then I've set all my information. That's why it's here. If you have not set your own, you need to click edit like this, and then you have all the boxes. You fill your information. Then you come down here and click update profile, and there you are. But I'm just want to take all of us on the notification boot. That is Telegram boot chat. You see the chat ID there. And next to it, you see the chat icon. What you need to do is to just click on the chat icon. Then it will take you straight to Telegram. Aha. So as you can see, my Telegram opening is because I click on the chat icon. So it will just take me straight to the bot. And these are all the information that the bot has given me. And as you can see, the last message, they say, "Dear Gamson Godfrey, another mining cycle has ended. It's time to claim your reward. Head over to the mining app and claim now to continue earning. Happy mining, the BitToken team." Yes. So when you come here like this, because the bot has started giving me messages, that's why you are seeing this. But if you are setting up your own new, these messages are not there. You only need to come and click start. Then when you click start, it will give you a whole message, just like the last one here. And then you have a code inside the message. So let's take it. The code the code in it is another. So in order to copy only the another or the code that will be written there, you need to highlight the whole message. You click it and hold, and it will highlight like this, like the way it is highlighted on my phone. Then you now need to what? Copy only the ID, the number, the digit that will be there. So let's take it, that digit is another. So you click the another like this. You see that it has highlighted. So when you click on the code, it will highlight like this. Then you now click copy. You see copy appear. So when you just click on the copy like this, it is copied to your clipboard nicely. Then you return. So when you come back to the app like this, then you come to your profile, then it will appear like this. Then you need to come and click edit profile so that you'll be able to paste the chat boot. So when you click edit profile like this, then you go to where the chat boot is. See that my own, because the number is already there, that's why we are seeing it. But you come and then you click on it and then you paste. So when you paste, the number will appear like the way my own has appeared. Then you now scroll down and now click update profile like this. Then it will be updated nicely. Then it will come and lie where Telegram boot chat, and you see my number. Your number too will also appear like that. So this is how we update the what? The boot, or we activate it so that anytime your mining cycle is over, just like the way my own is level small to end, immediately it ends. You see that I'm left with only 5 minutes. Immediately the 5 minutes is up, the bot will quickly send you a message. Then the message will come, especially if your message comes with a sound. You know that you have gotten what? A message. Then you go quickly and then you read the message, and it will be that your mining time is up. Then you now return and come and do your mining or your claiming. So you see where my time is level 5 minutes. You see claim there. Then you click claim. Then the two options will come, whether to confirm or to what? Watch ad. Then you watch the ad, because if you claim, if you confirm, you are cheating yourself. You have to watch the ad to double whatever that is in the circle for you. Then you claim. So this is how we activate the bot. Thank you very much, Coach Ben.
Thank you so much, our great leader. Yes, so I believe if you haven't activated your bot, if your team members, you haven't showed them how to do this, from tonight, you've learned it and you'll be able to do that so that you don't miss out. You can be getting notification anytime that claim is active. You will receive notification. Anytime claim is active, you will receive notification. Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Gamson,
And Coach Ben, let me quickly add.
How many minutes is left for your own to end?
It's level. I think it should not be 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. So immediately it ends and you receive notification. Let us see if the notification will come.
Okay. Then I'm here.
All right.
Today I'm lucky to have a very serious brother who is ready to start. He's here with me. I think he's using the tablet that I want to, my son want to listen to the Zoom. So when I was about to show the art, I have to move from him. So I can on the camera, then you see his face. So we have started doing one-on-one in our houses. Amazing. So you can see him on the other camera where you have Ctc Gamson there.
Ctc Gamson,
because of the echo, that's why I've moved away from him.
Yeah, so okay. You are welcome. Great leader. Yes.
Welcome on board.
That is what we said. If you get to understand this, you don't need any prophet to tell you that you are going to make it big in this. You just have to take your own child in your hands and make sure that you flow with this system. So, great leader, you are welcome. You're welcome. We believe that you are in safe hands, so we believe you're actually going to learn a lot from leader Gamson. And as he's so much into he's an appnomist here, so he's going to make sure that you understand how the app works. And this fire in him is contagious. You are even going to explode. We are sure of that. Yes. So you are warmly welcome. Welcome. Great. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Oh,
I see a great leader, Mr. John. It's actually Pastor John. Pastor John, the leader of Benin. I would say actually the French community. He is firing left, right, center. And as we speak now, we have about 7 French countries in our top 10. So how many is left for English countries? We are talking of top 10. And we have 7 French countries. And it's all powered by Pastor John, who is residing in Benin. Pastor John, how is the feeling at your side? I saw Odrago. Yes, Hakim Odrago is here. Yes, yes. Oh, you can unmute. You can unmute. You can unmute. We cannot hear you yet.
Okay, Odago
Yeah,
is
yeah,
here,
sure.
and I'm so happy that Odago is here tonight. Good evening, sir. Good evening to every one of us, every leader. We are so happy to be here tonight. I purposely invite many of us to the Republic tonight. I told them that
Okay.
even though in English we are speaking, I want them all to be on this Zoom meeting tonight because
Great.
it is important because they have not been hearing lots of what we have been saying in English. But I told them today that the French presentation have been made, and many of them are very happy. I told them that French presentation have been created, and very soon we are going to have it. No, this week we are going to have it. And it's an explosion. Everybody was in joy. Everybody was so happy because there
That's
are
great.
lots of questions. There are lots of questions they have been asking me. In fact, this evening, some of them ask me, how are we going to be paid? What arrangement is the payment? I say, just leave this thing alone. If you want to make a bath, you want to make a bath, and you put water on the fire, and the water is boiling. If you don't allow the water to boil and you put that in your way, I will not be done. Just wait.
That
I
is
was
it.
talking. I was talking to them, so they are excited about our presentation that
Great.
have been ready. Yes, they are ready. And tonight, I want us to allow please, allow the Mr. Widago, no matter what he's going to, maybe he's going to speak English a little bit of French. Please, I want you to please allow him to say hello to us, if possible. And then we have one thing or the other about the strategies that we have been using to get to Diamond 4. And that has been encouraging a lot of us.
Okay.
And it has been wonderful. It has been wonderful. It's a very good strategy. And we also have some other leaders also in the house tonight. And great leaders in the Republic, which I know that very
From
soon
where?
when you
From
come,
where?
great leaders from the Republic here. Some of
Okay.
them are here. Yes. We also, I believe we also have another great leader from Gabon. We call it his name, Ben. Ben has been great. Ben has been great. He's from Gabon. And he's doing
From
great.
Gabon. Okay.
Gabon. Yeah, I know she's here tonight. I know she's here tonight. I believe she's around. So thank you so much, sir. We are very grateful for the great work you have been doing. And this is great. This is great that we know that the vision is going very, very high. It's going to be very high by the grace of God. I believe in it. When anybody wants to talk about it, I just said I believe this thing has come to stay. Bigger than lots of networking that we have been hearing about, we have been told.
Great.
Because when you look at it, if Twitter, I mean, what is it called? YouTube, Facebook, they have been there for many years.
Yeah.
And this is connected to them. And then we also have most vision in this vision. Why won't it work? Why won't it stay? Is going to stay. Nothing is going to move it. By prayer, by fire, is going to stay. It's going to stay.
That's great. Thanks so much. Thanks
Thank
so
you
much,
so much.
Thank you,
Pastor
sir.
John. Yes. We have so many Pastor Johns in the house. We have Pastor John Aldo. We have Pastor John Horais. and Pastor John, really, you can have a lot of Johns. You are reminding us of our Fourth Republic presidencies in Ghana. Almost every president who has been in the Fourth Republic in Ghana has John in their name. You know, we got to a time everybody wants to name their case John so that they will have the chance to become a president in Ghana. It's like if you don't have John, you will not be a president. All right. So we are blessed. We have a lot of pastors in the house who are supporting us spiritually and physically, and we believe that this is something great that the Lord has given us, and we're going to touch lives. We're going to actually build a lot of millionaires out of this as well. As long as we are early in this digital age and we're taking advantage of this at this point, I can assure you that your earnings from the online space will not cease, because it is not just the online space, but one of the most promising aspect of the online space, which is the Web3, is also included in this. So you are at the right place. The good news is it is an open door for everyone to be part of it. You do not need to pay a dime to get in here. So let's make sure that it gets everyone benefits from this as well. All right. So the Google form has been dropped attendance. Google form has been dropped for attendance. So please go to the chat and then click on the link. Make sure if you are here, your name is on the list. Fill the form, complete it, and submit. Make sure you get to the last part where you will be saying thank you for what you normally write when you finish filling the form. Thank you for what? I think it's thank you for submitting your form or something. Make sure you get to that final page. If you don't get there, your name will not appear. So please make sure you get there. Our YouTube viewers, the overflow on YouTube, yes, make sure you drop your minor ID. Your reward is special. Your own is 30,000. No, it's 20,000. 20,000 reward point for viewing direct from YouTube. So please, YouTube, make sure you drop your what? Your minor ID. If you don't see chat to put your ID, it simply means you haven't logged in. So make sure you have logged into your Gmail so that you can see the what? The chat to put your minor ID. And if you have logged in, make sure you subscribe to our channel as well. That is a tutorial channel where you'll be getting all the needed tutorial videos and all the being recorded. You will find them all there. So please, let's do this. Help us all. Yes, you can explore other videos in there so that you can better understand this whole project, and also of this video to help your team members to learn in the ecosystem. So those watching on YouTube, drop your code for reward. Those on Zoom, fill the attendance form. Complete the attendance form. Okay. All right. So we are almost at the peak of meeting, and we'll be ending very soon. We'll be ending very soon. Yes. So the French community, I think tomorrow is the first meeting for the French community, right? Pastor John, I hope you have the slide. You have the French slide now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yes. And then leader Udrago, Akim Udrago. I want the French leaders, you also come together to start your French leaders meeting. Okay. Those who are in Diamond 3 and above, even you can even start with Diamond what? Diamond 2 and above, so that you can start planning how you can bring them up so that you, the leaders, can also climb further. Okay. So like we normally do the English version every morning, you can also do it. If you want access to the meeting here, the Zoom meeting, there is no issue at all. We will create your French room for you. even at the same time, concurrently, we can all be on the same Zoom. So we'll create the French room. When your people join, you just direct them to go to the French room. And then we are also going to be in our English room, so that it wouldn't be like most of them will be in the dark. They'll be missing. They don't know what to do, because we have a lot of the French communities now. If you look at it, like I said, the top 10, 7 countries, French-speaking countries, are in the top 10. Okay, so we need to carry them along. Most of them have been chatting. You can see that they want to know more about the whole thing, but they don't have anyone to guide them. They are not even in the Telegram main group. So we want you to start this so that you can start building the team from the physical aspect downwards. It shouldn't be only online. After registering, they will be struggling their way to get to know what it is and all that. No, let's find a way to also have morning meetings in that way. Okay, so you can give us the time that will be convenient for you, and then your own leaders. It is not going to be just presentation all the time. Okay, it should be a time that you dedicate and have leadership meeting, plan strategies that you can use to achieve this all together. You understand? So Pastor John, Drago, and all the other French leaders, please, you should all plan this, and then you let us know. We will create the room for you so that you can have your French session as well. Okay, at that part is going to be bonjour, je m'appelle, and so on, whilst we are also doing our own. All right, so let's see. I believe everybody have access to the form. Okay, if there is a need, we can repeat it as well for those who are coming in later on. The number has already reached 100+, but the good news is immediately someone is joining and the number is reached, the person is directed with a link to the YouTube to watch. Okay, so I think it will be very difficult for someone to miss the way. Immediately the person gets in and is full, they give a link for the person to connect to the YouTube. So that will also help us a lot. All right, so at this point, we'll come in for 3 questions. 3 questions. Okay. Secondly, can you handle the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Apostle J, you can come in. Apostle J. Aaron. Can you meet? Apostle J. Aaron. Okay, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, Apostle.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I just want to ask regarding the purchase of the boat.
Okay.
If I do have, like, I able to purchase the $100 boat, $100 US.
Yes.
How is the mining process would be? Because I haven't heard that yet. I've only been hearing the $10 and $1, not this thing, not the $100.
Okay, thank you so much. The $100 will actually increase your mining hash power to 7,500 per hour. So, and it will take you for a cycle of 24 hours before you claim. And then by the time you reach the 24 hours, you would have mined 180,000 reward points. And you will also have the opportunity to watch a 30-second or less than 30-second ad to double it, which you will have 360,000 reward points in 24 hours. And that you will not need to now watch an ad to increase the claiming interval. Though the watching of ad to claiming interval does not increase the mining hash power. But if you get a boat of $100, it will actually increase the mining hash power. Instead of 30, normal 30 30 reward point per hour, it becomes 7,500. And in 24 hours, you have, when you have 360,000 just by watching that small ad to double it. So that is how it works. And to buy the boat, actually, you need to deposit USDT. That is BEP20. We are using BEP20 on that. So I think you know how you can handle your crypto aspect of it, right? Hello? Can you raise your hand so that
I hear.
Apostle
You
Aaron, are you
muted.
there?
He muted. I think he muted. Let me unmute him again.
All right.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
My upline will have to help me to do that.
Okay.
I will talk with him.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Yes, Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin, you can unmute.
Thank you very much. And I appreciate the opportunity and the education you've given us. Mine is just a reminder of the points that the first person who did the introduction was doing the education. I think you people have written, he has written this name Ctc Bitcoin, bit token, so I can't mention his name. I think the Ghanaian. When he was talking, he said he would talk about the conversion from the Bitcoin to, yeah, I think he didn't address that. So I would love it if he can go back to that. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Okay. I appreciate he's our great Professor Coach Ben. So Professor Coach Ben, please, you said it and you need to do it. So
yes,
you need to
I
do
hope
it.
I'm audible. Okay, so as we speak now, our total mine reward point in the system globally is 4 billion reward points. Total mine reward point is 4 billion reward point. And this is, tomorrow will be approximately 2 months. So I think the picture is becoming clearer for the 2 months calculation. Okay. So approximately 2 months, we've done 4 billion in the entire system. Okay, we'll make reference to that. That is why I'm mentioning it. Okay, so calculating or converting our reward points to bit token is actually with a formula which you can use any time, at any point in time. You can use the formula to do that. We don't have a fixed rate for calculation of calculating this. It is actually a formula that you can use to do this. Okay, so to do this or to know this any day, any time, what you have to do is you first of all take into consideration the total or the global mine token, and then that of what you personally, out of the global, what you have personally mined. That is what you need. Okay, and then you also need the release on monthly basis. Okay, for now we say for the first 6 months or before we list, which can be even earlier than the 6th month, the release will all be added together as the total global mine reward point will also be added together. Then it will use in the calculation. So every month there is a release of 3,020,000 bit token for distribution to the miners who have accumulated reward points. Okay, 3,020,000 every month. Okay, so token, which is bit token, we have a total supply of 210 million token. 210 million token. That is the total supply of our bit token. And 80% is locked in mining pool and 10% is locked in staking pool. The mining pool one is what releases 3,020,000 every month for sharing into the mining community. Those who have reward points, they benefit from the 10%. And this will continue for 56 years before the entire token will come into circulation or will be in circulation. So it's a long-term project. Okay, now, like we said, even after listing, there's going to be this same process of monthly release and then sharing, and everybody can go and cash out from the exchanges where we are listed. So the formula, and then we're going to do calculation based on what we have now. Then we can see the true value of what everybody may be getting based on the formula. Okay, but disclaimer, you should note that it doesn't mean the rate we'll get now or will be arriving at now is what you should be using every day. Please, every day to calculate, you must make sure you know what the total mine token is and the number of months token reward points you are bit token you are adding. Okay, so now we said we have done 2 months. Okay, so we are putting the 2-month release together. So 3,020,000 times 2, because we have done 2 months. So that is 6,040,000 bit token to be shared. If we are sharing it now, or if we are converting now. But if we don't convert now and the next month add, it means we are adding another 3,020,000. If the next month add up, it means we'll add another month again. So it is based on the number of months and the number of reward points in the system that will do the calculation. So this is what we are using for this calculation now. So the formula is total token release divided by total reward point, or total bit token release divided by total reward point mine in the system at that point in time, multiplied by your personal mine token, gives you the bit token you'll be getting. So the rate is total bit token release divided by total reward point mine. Then you have the rate. Now you can multiply that rate by what you have. Okay, so we are doing this now. So we have 4 billion. Okay, so divided by 4 billion. Let's do we have fraction, but we'll leave it out. So this is 4 billion, right? So it simply means that the rate as we speak now will be 0.00151. Okay, based on the total mine token, total mine reward point, and then the number of reward bit token to be released. This is the current rate now. If the next month maybe reward point gets to 10 billion, and then the release is now 3 months, it means we are going to have 9,060,000 bit token, 9,060,000 bit token, then divided by maybe 10 billion reward points. If that is how it will be, then it simply means that rate, or based on that formula, the rate will possibly be lesser than this one we are seeing now. So it all depends on the rate that will get at every point in time. Now, this is what you are going to multiply by your personal mine token. So the question is, how much of the reward point, or how many reward points have you accumulated so far? Multiply it by this, and then you will know if we are sharing or if we are distributing now what you should be getting. So I know of leaders who have 30 million and maybe 40 million plus. So even if it is 30 million times 30 million, it means 45,000 bit token is what the person who have 30 million reward point at this point in time, based on the rates now, it means 45 million plus 45,000 plus bit token is what the person will be getting out of the 6 million bit token, or 6,040,000 bit token. 45,000 will go to whoever that is having 30 million reward points. So this is the formula. Total release bit token divided by total mine or globally mined reward points to get the rate. Then you multiply it by your personal mine reward point. Then you get the total bit token you are supposed to receive out of what is released. Now, assuming this is what you have, our listing price for bit token is going to be 0.5, which is 50 cents, nothing less than this. Okay, so if you want to possibly multiply this by 0.5, which is the least we can list bit token, then we're talking about $22,000 out of this calculation. This is just a calculation based on what is mine now. So you have to work your way out and know that the rate can change at any time. So no matter how bad the rate will be, if you have more, you will surely benefit. That is why you don't have to give up. You have to find all possible means to own as much as you can before the listing. Okay, so I believe this is enough to answer the question, right?
I hope you are.
Let me find
it. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Benjamin, are you still here?
Yes, our brother. Thank you very much. I understand it perfectly. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the question. All right, Mr. Kingsley, I think we have one question to end the session, right?
No, we don't have any other question.
All
the
right,
question is, we can end the section now.
Okay, so thank you so much, all great leaders participating in this. Do I have a message? I think I have a message. Madam Amanda, are you here?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right. So do we have a message from South Africa? At this point, we're wrapping up, and if it's not too late for Dr. Noel to come in, we'd love to hear from him before maybe we end the session. I don't know. You are 2 hours ahead of us, so it's 11 p.m. right at your side, yes. So is the daughter available?
Just hold on a sec, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, one of the beautiful things when you have a beautiful wife, she always forces you to speak. Good evening, members. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Thank you so very much, members, for being up till this hour, which is a bit late for other nations. But it shows that there is a sacrifice of commitment, and we're so excited that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, when we have dignitaries attending meetings to this late, it shows that our sense has been phantomed into what we are presenting.
Yeah.
And we're grateful. We're very grateful. Allow me, our leadership, to invite a senior member who's a friend of mine, who's a former senior executive with MTN South Africa.
Wow.
And in the person of Vela. Vela, please, can you unmute yourself and just...
and let me find him. Okay, what's the profile name here?
Vela.
Vela. Okay. Okay. Yes, I've sent him the notification to unmute.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, sir. Yeah, please, you can unmute now. I think you have the pop-up to unmute.
I wonder where he is. My phone went off. It's being charged. So,
Oh,
well, I
sorry
think
about that.
if he does not speak to us today,
Okay.
please take note of him. You can always invite him later.
It seems like his name is familiar. Because actually, I believe you've seen him on meeting a couple of times, right?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
he's been very silent, an individual.
Oh.
We would have appreciated if he could speak to us today, but if it's too late for him to speak,
Wow, amazing.
I think we have him next time to speak to us. We would love that.
Well, so I think that's where I might end it, and I'll just notify him, and also just encourage our members to say you need to remain focused. This flight is really in a very high altitude already.
Yeah.
As I would want to say most times, and I say, the good smell of a rose flower does not make it better than a tomato to make stew. So you just need to remain focused. And you will be able to congratulate and be looking for those that were busy talking day in and day out. That you were very, very certain about what you were saying. And I think they'll be demanding more at the third time when things would have changed. So I think the opportunity is now that you need to maximize and seize this opening. Because definitely when the masses have come on board, it would not be as easy as it is now. So that's all the word that I could put in for now. And I congratulate you all that are doing so well thus far. Please don't be intimidated by those that are walking faster than you, that they are on an appointment. They're not. Some of them might be having a running stomach. That's all. So don't be intimidated.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
That's a nice one.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I just love the last ending part. Yes, sometimes when someone opens the back office and you say, wow, then it seems like I'm late. And then let me just park myself somewhere. But like you heard from Dr. Noel, he said, don't be intimidated, but rather be motivated that you can also do. You can also achieve so. If someone is able to do it, meaning it is real, you can also do so. So please, everyone has their own working space. Just be content with yours and work within your space. I love the proverb. No matter how sweet and nice rose flower smells, it cannot replace tomatoes in making stew. So let's all work within our space. Someone will have to be flying at this point. You have to be walking, you have to be crawling. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is you are moving. That is the most important thing. Okay, so let's get motivated. Let's move at our own speed and learn from those who are moving faster. If we can improve it, and let's go. But don't stop moving. Don't be intimidated. Let's all get going. Thank you so much, Joshua. And we've taken the tip of Vela. The next time I spot him, I will. Normally he's on video. I've been seeing him. Yes. This goes to tell us all here that we are highly blessed. We have a lot of dignity, great men in our midst all the time. We may not even know that we have them here. We have the kings, we have the diplomats, a lot of people, the ambassadors, the politicians. Almost everybody is here, but you don't know. Everybody is here, but we don't know. We appreciate our leader from, is it? Okay, he said he's currently in Guinea, right? He said he's currently in Guinea. That is the politician. What's the name? Is it Fode, right? That's the name, Fode.
Fode, yeah, Fode, yes.
Fode, yes. We have a lot of great men in our midst, and this is to tell you all that every country that Ctc is fully established, we have great men who will help us in penetrating the walls in there. So you just have to get to work this out. Thank you so much, our great leaders. At this point, Mr. Kingsley, it's time to wrap up, or if we have Granny in the house, possibly we can feel her presence before we.
I miss Granny today. Is she still in the call?
Granny is here.
Okay, maybe you can do the closing remark for us. Granny, can you do that for us? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. God bless everyone. Thank you so much. I really don't know how to thank God for bringing all his children together, because this is a nice platform to be at, because for being here, definitely we are avoiding other mischiefs or mishaps that would have happened to us. Maybe we would have been in the street roaming around not knowing what we are doing. But now, for bringing this to everyone, we at the same time, we coming together as one spirit. And that is a positive spirit that God wants us all to be in it. I really appreciate all your effort, even though on my side I have been struggling and I'm still struggling with the network sometimes. Please bear with me. I'm not in control of that, but I'm sure other people are also going through this. So I really again want to say I appreciate. Keep on smiling, keep on bringing the people together. Let's make our future better. This is the only opportunity to bring back Africa's assets together, to bring everybody alive again. If I do it now, I know after 56 years, the legacy will still be continued. So I'm asking you all, my kids, to please take this torch on my behalf and run with it globally, and let the world know that you do belong, and you belong in my heart. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the dignitaries who attended and sacrificed their time to be here so that they can be able to spread the word positively, knowing very well that the community will definitely benefit. I'm so proud of you, Chief Simon, for bringing the ambassador and the kingdom and the family together. So you can imagine the impact that is going to happen to our people. Keep on doing those road shows. Keep on doing, come tell us about it. Don't be scared to bring your glitches that you come across with every time. It is a learning curve. It also helps us to teach others so that everybody can know how to do things. As we normally say, prevention is better than cure. So let's do it. Our professors are here online. Our president is here. Coach Ben is here. And my leaders, I'm so proud of you. I can see that you're taking all your time to learn and understand this system. I want to let you know that we are watching with that eye of an hawk, so that we want to see this thing happening, and we will definitely go out. If need be, we will bring the giants to join us and invest in our project, so that everybody can be able to benefit out of this, because the system is going big. People now can't come in now on Zoom because it's now full. So we actually need to increase the seats in the Zoom so that everybody can be there. So now I'm saying, go out there, grab every child's hand, and let them join and benefit like we will be benefit. I want to see myself in Dubai very soon. Okay. And I want to carry you guys with me. All right. Go out, stretch your wings, and bring other children of God into this platform, because we are definitely blessed with this platform. Make no mistake about it. Okay. And don't turn back. Go forward. Okay. Wishing you all the best. I love you. And good night.
Thank you so much, Granny. I think you have done the closing remark perfectly, and we'll continue. We'll continue to appreciate your hard work, and all your contribution in this ecosystem will not be forgotten. And most of the ideas you are bringing on board is very vital to us. And please don't turn your back on us. We count on you. We love you, Granny. We do. So please, anything that you think we can do and make the ecosystem to work better, we are open to that. And you know, every one of us here, we are learning, we are teaching each other. Like in the morning, when coach was not around, and we wanted to use the Zoom, the YouTube. I didn't pretend, because we know we have an area of our specialty. So everyone here is valuable. So we are open to criticism, not only from Granny, from everybody that here, because this is our ecosystem. Anything that will make us to build and build well, we are open to that. And I thank everyone that are putting all this. That's why it's almost after 1 a.m. here, but I'm not bothering myself. My great joy is that the food that God have used us to cook, people are testing it and they're confirming that it has a good taste. That alone encourages us to do more. And we promise, with the help of God and the help of this great community, we will not disappoint anyone. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on board. And we love you all. And we'll keep on working together. Thank you.
Amen.
All right. Thank you so much, leaders, and thanks so much, Gani. We appreciate you always. I think we've come to the end of the session. Yeah, so if you have any question after this, we have 15 minutes. The meeting will be on for the next 15 minutes. If you have any question, you can come in and ask. All those who are watching from YouTube, remember to put in your ID when you comment, because reward will be coming to you through that ID when you are watching live from YouTube. Thank you all for coming. We have, the last time I checked, it was only 88 people who have completed the form. If you haven't finished registering, or you haven't finished putting your attendance records, please do not delay, because the form may close anytime soon. So do so that you get your reward for attending the meeting. Thank you all. All right, so I'll end the session. Mr. Gamson, if you are available to help in the